Hi everybody, this is Super Drama Queen 21, also known as Diva Lady Forever, and this is another exciting episode of Studio 1323. Yeah, today's going to be a comedic episode because I know I've been promising like comedy forever and I have only not really been comedic, not very often, so this is dedicated strictly to comedy, and this is the launch of my comedic show called OMG, can I get 2 snaps and a CHANDAH? But anyway, the premises behind 2 snaps and a CHANDAH is some everyday things that have happened to me that I've over dramatized. Now, some of them have not been overly dramatized because, well, I am a super drama queen, and even when I try not to be dramatic, drama follows me. So this story is going to be about my recent vacation trip to North Carolina to spend some time with my friends. And yeah, I had to pause for a minute because what I'm about to say is going to be overly cliche. But this rant is about, you guessed it, a restaurant I visited. Yes, and I know you're saying, ha ha ha, you're fat and you're talking about food. Oh, I'm sorry, that wasn't PC. Let me become a little bit PC for you, darling. I am a plus-sized individual, not a fat person. And being that I'm plus-sized, food people would automatically assume is very important to me, which is, well, I got this size from eating too many calories, yes, and from sitting on my duff and doing nothing. Now, grant you, if I had have run around a bit, in spite of eating like 3,000 calories a day, I wouldn't look like this. But I was kind of like, no, I want to eat this and I want to eat that. And alright, I was uneducated too because I totally didn't know that if you eat one McDonald's small combo, you're eating over 1,000 calories. I had no idea. So, yeah, eat McDonald's a couple of times a day and you're way over your calorie limit. But this isn't supposed to be one of those educational films. This is supposed to be funny. So let's get down to the ha-ha knee-slapping comedy, right? Yeah. So, I was in Carolina, and my friends took me out to a hibachi grill and sushi bar. You're thinking, hibachi grill and sushi bar. Gee, Diva Lady, and my super drama queen, you are being dramatically healthy, right? Well, we'll get into that. First of all, for those of you who don't know, both hibachi grills and sushi are Japanese culture. Hang on to that thought and keep it in mind because Japanese culture has a lot to do with why I'm angry at this restaurant. Are you ready? First of all, when you go to a sushi bar, you expect to have sushi of your choice. No. They didn't have it. There was no sushi bar at all. What they had was this buffet style thing setting up. Now, if y'all know me, y'all know I find buffets to be horrifically trifling, unsanitary cesspits. I don't care if it has that lovely little sneeze guard or not. Any kid, and because I've seen it done at Golden Corral and Old Country Buffet, any little smart tail kid can put his head under that thing and go chew, and there you go. There goes the sanitary. Ugh. Yeah. Not to mention, how many germs do you think are, spread when you put your hand into that thing? Even with the little tongue things, you're still exposing yourself to the food. That's nasty. I would prefer that all you can eat buffet style things were closed because they're just that disgusting. And then let's not even talk about how they're supposed to change the food every 30 minutes and they don't. I swear for goodness, that bar we were at looked as if the buffet hadn't been changed since it opened at 11 a.m. Okay? And when we got there, it was like, I want to say 3 or 4, so it was like, right? But anyway, we get there. There's no sushi bar, so I can't tell the sushi chef that I want to have yellowtail or that I want a shrimp volcano roll or a California roll or a Philadelphia roll or anything. I can't order what I want. I have to look at the sushi rolls that they have laid out in their nasty buffet, and I promise you that sushi looked like it was at least old as I am, okay? Ew. And then to make that matters also worse, it went from the sushi bar to being everything was all you can eat buffet. I went to go to the alleged grill part, and I get informed we don't have grill open. That not open to 8. Okay, then why don't you just say that on your sign? And then to make matters that much worse, she sent me to what she called all you eat self-serve buffet. Now, I go to all you eat self-serve buffet, and as I stated earlier, the food looked prehistoric, ew, and then it was just really bad. I don't know if I've ever had a bad spring roll before. These people ruined spring rolls. And then, I was going to cut them some slack on the spring rolls because I figure spring rolls aren't like egg rolls. They're on some other stuff. So I'll let that go. I'll be fine with that. No. They messed up the freaking egg roll. How do you mess up an egg roll? I'll tell you how. You deep fry it in grease that's way too hot and burn it, and then you leave it out under a freaking heat lamp all bloody day. Yeah. But the thing that the real kicker that really got me was a Japanese establishment run by nothing but, are you ready? I'm not being racist. I love everybody just as much as I love myself. Chinese people. Japanese food being made by Chinese people is like German food being made by black people. It's all wrong. Okay? Because we're not the same culture. We don't have the same cooking principles. We don't use the same spices. We might use similar stuff, but we don't use the same stuff. I want my Chinese people to make my General Chicken, my EP1 and my mugu gai pan. I want my Japanese people to make my tempura. I want them to make my edamame, and I want them to make my sushi. That's what I want. When I see that we're going to a Japanese bar and grill, I want it to be Japanese. Is that too much to ask? Apparently North Carolina is. I guess they don't have any Japanese people there. We have some here in Virginia, but in Carolina, I guess Japanese people just don't go there. So I guess that was too much for me to ask. Alright. And I say that because, it's like people don't understand what I'm saying because I'm a black southerner. And if you were to walk up to me and say, Ja, I want das schnitzel and noodles, I'd be like, well, I don't know about the das or the schnitzel, but what type of noodles you want? I got ramen, I got spaghetti, I got linguine, I got some fettuccine even. But here's the thing. Black people tend to cook soul food. Or food that we consider food for your soul. You know what I'm saying? It's so good that every part of you is like, right? I don't know about schnitzel noodles because I ain't never had it. But I'm quite sure that schnitzel noodles fills you up on a different level, you know? So you could give me a recipe for schnitzel noodles and I would try. I really would try to make it good, but it would not be anywhere near as awesome as if an authentic German person made it for you. That's just what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm getting at right there. That is why I need 2 snaps and a Shonda, because I was like, so upset about that. Because it was like, let's go back on me, for example. Now me, because I'm mixed with everything, and I have different cultures that come together to make the awesomeness that you see, I can do certain things other people just don't know what to do with. So, yes, I can make calamari that didn't chew hard and make you think you were crunching down in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I can do that. I can even make you Spanish rice that tastes authentic. I can even do soul food. But I gotta tell you, I've never cooked schnitzel and noodles. So for me to open up a schnitzel and noodle bar would be blasphemy. The food gods would look at me and then they just go, what's wrong with you? Right? That's what all I'm saying is if you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Yeah. So, once again, can I please get my 2 snaps and my Shonda? Was that just not dramatic enough for you? Once again, I'm Super Drama Queen 21, also known as Diva Lady Forever. If you like this, please go ahead and click the like button. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to me. And you can go ahead and give me a comment too, sweetie, because I love to hear back from you. And I don't care if you're mean or negative, because, hey, some people are just mean and negative. They are not little happy, bubbly people. So anyway, take care. I'll talk to you later. And remember, when it gets on your nerves, give it 2 snaps, honey, and a Shonda. Thank you.